What is up, everybody? Random Random Man here, bringing you my review for Star Trek Beyond. By the way, there will be details for a giveaway contest that I will be holding towards the end of this video, so you may skip to the indicated time frame to get more information about that. Now, the plot to Star Trek Beyond basically follows the USS Enterprise as they are exploring the furthest reaches of space through uncharted territory when they encounter a new and ruthless enemy named Krall, played by Idris Elba, as after he directly attacks the USS Enterprise, he puts the Federation and everything they stand for to the test. I'm personally not a die-hard Trekkie. I was never really into the TV shows or the original movies, but when J.J. Abrams rebooted the franchise in 2009 and followed it up with its sequel Into Darkness in 2013, I really enjoyed what he brought to the table in modernizing this franchise. One thing I can say for sure that does carry over from the previous installments to this latest film is the performances of the returning cast members. They're all exemplary once again. Chris Pine returns as Captain James T. Kirk, and he does another superb job in showing off the character's leadership skills. Also returning is Zachary Quinto as Spock and Carl Urban as Bones. They are both fantastic. Again, they have a lot more screen time together, and their chemistry is humorous and strategic in how they bounce off of each other in trying to get out of the horrible situation they're put in with as little harm as possible. Zoe Saldana as Uhura returns too. She is also great. John Cho as Mr. Sulu also comes back. He is also very good. Basically, all the supporting cast does another excellent job here, especially with the tragic passings of both Anton Yelchin, who plays Chekhov, and Leonard Nimoy, who played the original Spock and the Ambassador Spock in this film franchise. Really horrible what happened to these two. Yelchin was killed in a car accident earlier this summer, last month, and Leonard Nimoy, of course, passed away early in 2015. But Chekhov's character is humorous again. Yelchin does another really fine job, and Nimoy's character gets a nice little tribute both within the movie and at the end with Yelchin. May they both rest in peace, or what I should really say, may they both live long and prosper. There are new players to talk about in this film though, such as Sofia Boutella's character. You may remember Boutella previously appearing in Kingsman: The Secret Service as the badass Knives for Feet girl, and her character Jayla in Star Trek Beyond is just as badass, if not more, than her character in Kingsman. And of course, the other new notable player in this movie is Idris Elba as the main villain Krall. What a year this guy has been having. I already love him as an actor, but now he has already been in 3 Disney movies this year where he provided vocal talent. Those films being Zootopia, he played Shere Khan in The Jungle Book, and he also had a minor vocal role in Finding Dory. And with this physical performance as the main villain in Star Trek Beyond, I think he did a really good job here. He certainly had a commandeering and stark presence as the central threat of the film. However, his character went into one issue I had with the film, but I will get to that later on. The writing for this movie is really well put together. Fun fact, Simon Pegg, who of course plays Scotty in these movies, he does another terrific job in this film. Simon Pegg co-wrote this movie, and I think he did a truly nice job. I don't know how this movie was well written in terms of being appealing towards diehard Trekkies out there, but as a film, it truly had a nice narrative in the way it flowed all together. It also was really punchy in it being very funny throughout. Now, I did mention that I had a previous issue with Idris Elba's character, and that's the fact that his motivations are never fully clear until the very end of the film during the 3rd and final act. You had to sit through the majority of the movie seeing how much of a threat he is, but you never know why until the final confrontation, which is not bad, but I certainly would have liked to see more development from him throughout the 2-hour running time, which did feel very fast-paced throughout though. Now, unlike the previous 2 installments, J.J. Abrams does not return to direct this film. He's only here as a producer. He went on to direct a little movie in another popular sci-fi fantasy franchise that came out last year. So the director this time around is Justin Lin, who was well known for directing the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th Fast and Furious movies. So right off the bat, he directs the action sequences incredibly well. They are all an intergalactic blast, whether they take place in space or on the uncharted territory where the USS Enterprise crash lands. It's really engaging to watch all these scenes play out. Technically speaking, this movie is very appealing to the eye. It is a beautifully constructed movie. My only other issue with the film really is in terms of the technical merits, in that sometimes the movie would look noticeably fake with the characters really obviously put in front of a green or blue screen. I have to kind of expect that as this movie mostly uses CGI, but that only happened really in a few instances. Other than that, some of the nice practical effects in this movie do incorporate the makeup and hair and the overall designs of these characters with very intricate looks to them. Overall, I think this movie is a really fun time. Whether or not you are a big or small fan of Star Trek, I think this is a truly enjoyable time at the movies. If you're like me, who has only watched the previous two J.J. Abrams directed films, you will definitely have a really nice time at the movies. If you're a diehard Star Trek fan, I don't know necessarily how you'll enjoy this movie, as I wasn't able to catch that much of the fan service used here, but I think that as a film, it is really a blast. I definitely recommend it. My final verdict for Star Trek Beyond is 4 out of 5 stars. Alright, so you either watch the entirety of this review or you skip to this part of the video because you like free stuff. And who doesn't? Now, I am personally anticipating the release of the latest Bourne film, Jason Bourne, next week. And in anticipation for that, I got and watched the Bourne trilogy on Blu-ray. I love all of these movies, and what I would like to do as a nod to all of my fans out there, I would like to give away the digital HD copy code for my personal favorite entry in this series, the Bourne Ultimatum. Yes, I will have several rules that will be at play for this giveaway contest. Rule number 1, like this video. Pretty simple, drop a like on this video. Rule number 2, leave a comment saying that you would like to be entered in a chance to win this digital copy code. Rule number 3, you must be subscribed to my channel prior to July 29th. I don't care if you subscribed to me since last year or you subscribed to me yesterday. You must be subscribed before July 29th, which is when I will stop taking comments and I will randomly pick a winner. So yup, those are the rules in how you can enter to win the digital HD copy for the Bourne Ultimatum. Once again, I am really excited for the release of Jason Bourne next week, and I will announce the winner of this contest at the end of my review for Jason Bourne. Thank you all, as always, for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment on what you thought of Star Trek Beyond, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you on the next movie review.